The Screwtape Letters, a diabolical journey through 31 letters. Welcome to a journey through one of the most cunning and insightful books of the 20th century. In The Screwtape Letters, C.S. Lewis turns morality upside down. Through the voice of a senior demon named Screwtape, the reader explores 31 chilling letters written to his apprentice nephew, Wormwood. The demon's assignment is to guide a human soul, referred to only as the patient, subtly and silently away from truth, awareness, and salvation. This is not a tale of dramatic sin or fire and brimstone. It is a meditation on small, unnoticed influences, whispers, distractions, and daily habits that slowly pull a person away from what truly matters. This diabolical handbook unfolds in 6 key movements, letters 1 to 5. The initial advice is straightforward. Keep the human distracted, prevent deep thinking, promote shallow routines, superficial beliefs, and constant busyness. Even religious practices can be misused if they become judgmental or boring. During wartime, Screwtape urges his apprentice to stir up fear, hatred, or arrogant nationalism, never courage or compassion. Alright, so let's dive into letters 6 to 10. Fear, you see, becomes a central tactic. The goal is to keep the patient anxious about an uncontrollable future. When he prays, the idea is to turn those prayers into mindless repetition or self-focused demands. And spiritual pride should be introduced at the earliest sign of progress. Friendships? Well, they should be worldly, shallow, or quietly harmful. Moving on to letters 11 to 15, the attention shifts a bit, focusing on humor, routine, and distraction. Screwtape points out that laughter can be harmless, but when it hides cruelty or emptiness, it becomes quite potent. A critical method here is the gentle slope, which is all about leading the patient into spiritual numbness without any dramatic sin. It's more about slow erosion rather than a violent collapse. Now let's explore letters 16 to 20. This is where religion itself becomes subject to manipulation. The patient should start preferring churches based on personal taste rather than truth. And romantic desire? Well, it should be warped into lust, fantasy, or control. Real love must be disguised as craving or sentimentality. The most effective lie really is to convince the patient that love is about comfort, not sacrifice. Letters 21 to 25. The focus turns to pride and the illusion of ownership. The patient begins to believe that time, body, and experiences belong to him alone. Small inconveniences spark disproportionate anger. Even spiritual moments can feed his ego. If his religiosity deepens, so too should his sense of superiority over others. Letters 26 to 31. As the narrative closes, attention turns to relationships and mortality. The patient's social circle should be entertaining but spiritually hollow. Vanity, mockery, and social pressure keep him from seeking depth. If he moves toward the divine, his progress must become a source of pride. If he falters, despair must follow. The greatest fear for Screwtape is that the patient might face death with humility and trust, rendering all their efforts meaningless. In that final moment, if the human embraces surrender over pride and light over shadow, then the demonic plan collapses, and Wormwood must suffer the cost of failure. At its core, what this book offers is not a tale about literal devils or dramatic damnation. It is an exploration of the quiet psychological and spiritual conflict present within every human life. It reveals how pride often hides behind the mask of humility. It exposes the subtle danger of distraction and shows that true faith is not loud or spectacular, but quiet resilience in darkness. C.S. Lewis does not frighten us into virtue. He compels us to examine freedom, meaning, and the silent betrayals we commit against ourselves. Through irony and inversion, the Screwtape Letters casts light on the darkness, so that the nature of true light becomes unmistakably clear. What do you think about this topic? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might find it useful.